So I'm using a face warping program just because I don't want to be blown up by the people that I'm actually talking to, because I plan on going on the opposite side of the same spectrum because both sides are the same problem. So I'm going to start with the men. You're quote unquote nice guys, and you're some people call them neckbeards, or they generally it's a definition you can look up online. It's a very well-known thing. It's the kind of guy that legitimately is whining and bitching because he was all nice to you and was trying to talk to you, but you rejected him, so he immediately turns right around and starts calling you a bitch and a hoe and a slut and all that crap. To all of those men, you generalize other men way worse than you should. You all think, for some reason, that just because we rejected you, even though you're such a gentleman, that every man we're into is an asshole or a douchebag or generally abusive, or we're just sluts in general because we just didn't have an interest in you. In my personal experience with quite a few of these type of gentlemen, and I will say they are very kind, but they can flip on you in a 180. The moment you show them any type of rejection, they start calling you a hoe and a bitch and a slut, and that you only date douchebags, and I bet you only date guys over 6'5". To all you men out there, I'm putting on this face warp for a reason, because I get hit on all the time against my will. I've been married for more than 2 years to a guy that I've been in love with since I was 5. He just so happened to grow up hot. But at the exact same time, we're both complete nerds. He plays video games constantly. He watches hentai porn. He watches anime. He reads manga. He dresses up as cosplay, but not necessarily as like a girly cosplay. He'll do like a Tomb Raider kind of cosplay kind of thing. Or a Deadpool, you know. He's a total fucking geek. And so am I. I mean, I watch anime, I play video games, I'm right along with him. It just so happens that he grew up cute. I actually got lucky because many people in my school that I tried to date turned me down. And even though I am actually pretty attractive, when I took a poll once, I was about a 6, 7, you know, a good enough level. And of course, I have no problem cooking dinner naked or anything like that, because I'm an awesome wife. I'm just a badass. But the fact that guys like who I'm speaking about can come to me and then freak out because I rejected them immediately, like, just give me a chance. And when I say no, they're like, well, you're just a slut anyway. I bet you just like douchebags who abuse you. No, it just means I don't want to date you. You know, I'm kind of a confident girl when it comes to what I want, because to be honest, I'm an American blonde. You know, so I ain't got no problem expressing my opinions. But for you to assume that just because I don't like you doesn't mean I don't like guys similar to you. I like gentlemen. I like guys who like anime. I like guys who play video games. I like guys who don't have problems sitting down and kicking my ass in Yu-Gi-Oh! I like guys who want to sit down and play chess. But for you to just do a complete 180 and treat me like complete shit because I'm obviously married and I've been in a committed relationship since I was old enough to read? What the flying fuck? What the flying fuck makes you think for even a second